This video is brought to you by Rick's Hot Sauce. Choose of up to 3 different flavors, including the classic Waxahachie hot sauce. Make sure to use code DDH88 to get 10% off your order when you shop on rickshotsauce.com. Every order helps out the channel, and I would greatly appreciate it from you guys. Now, enjoy the rest of the video.
Good start by Haley, but not so much for Enfinger that was behind Haley.
Around goes Cody Coughlin in the 13.
Hang on, Cooper, hang on.
A big hit for Coughlin. Here's why we're under yellow. Cody Coughlin through the grass and then bang.
Man, that's a serious change of direction, isn't it?
How about riding along with Cody Coughlin? This is going to be a jarring ride.
Yeah,
You're outside.
There was some talk of whether the team could switch points.
Whoa, guys, whoa. Oh, no. Oh, my gosh. I have never seen anything like that in my life.
He hit that wall a ton.
Oh, my gosh.
That's a part of the racetrack.
Gosh. I can't even hardly watch that.
It's a part of the racetrack, but Murray said was a little slick getting in. Not knowing if Michael changed his line a little bit, got a little too much into that.
Ross was going to the bottom at 19, just needed to check up just a little bit and give him some room, and then he got the car overcorrected and hard impacted the wall.
huge impact.
Yeah, it is.
That left front corner structurally sound, and they have repaired it with big one.
Oh my goodness. The 25 hit hard. That's Chris Cockrum. Gosh, that's a hard hit. Scary moment coming off of turn 2.
Zero turns right into the 25. Joey Gates is just an innocent bystander here.
Oh, he just barely clipped that wall that jets out there, and that sent that car spinning like a top.
We talked about that green car earlier, that 18 car.
Trouble again, guys. Got into 24. Yo! Man, Jeff Gordon took a lick.
Yes, he
Jeff
did.
Burton took a lick.
And they're still wrecking Allmendinger, Robbie Gordon.
Boy, I don't feel good about Jeff Gordon at all. That was a hard nose-in lick right there.
Comes across right in front of Allmendinger. Oh, that's a hard hit.
Oh, it is.
Even though it's the safer barrier,
Oh,
that's
it
a
is.
hard hit.
Easy on the restarts, down on low air pressure.
Come by him like he put on the brakes.
Yeah, watch the run these drivers get that are lined up. Here comes Dale Earnhardt Jr. right there in the 88. Watch Burton.
Here we go.
And she's all right after a hard crash, and the caution flag is out. Where is the contact?
Somebody's going to come down into her, I think.
Almirola.
Yeah, right there. He got on the bumper of it. Looked like McMurray's car, the one. Turned him a little bit to the left. Thank God for safer barriers.
No brakes. Not a fan of this, Rick. I've seen this before. Jeff Gordon and I were here. We had a brake failure. He took that same left-hand turn. Dale, you have to assume, seeing the 43 down in the left in the grass, he's trying to do anything to slow that car down, and what a heavy impact into that safer barrier.
Looked like it just never turned.
Oh,
boy.
that is a lick, guys. Look at that. Tore the sheet metal right off the thing.
The other irony is that Tony Stewart, who's now steaming up the outside. Oh,
Trouble.
Ricky Rudd in the wall.
Trouble back
Nemechek
there.
around. Kyle Busch.
You know what? I'm not so sure that wasn't started. Oh, is that Dale?
Jeff Burton, 31 car. Kyle Busch, another wreck today, just like yesterday.
And a very hard hit. Rudd is behind Tony Stewart on the outside.
Yeah, they're right. They're right here. Here's the 48 car right here.
But the 96, Tony Raines, looks like he got up into Jimmy Johnson, the 48, initially off turn 2, I believe, Darrell.
I believe you're right, Larry. I saw the 48 move Gosh, that's a hard lick by those two cars. Good thing the safer barrier is there again.
Well, he's getting a nice push from him. Oh, trouble. Harvick's around.
Oh, got spun on the backside by the 43.
How many is it going to collect?
Hold the brake.
Oh, what a vicious crash. Eric McClure.
And around goes Kyle Larson.
Bam! Oh, big impact.
Man.
Left rear tire goes out, and he's lost control at this moment. He's trying to keep it going straight.
Yep.
Hits the outside wall.
This is the one that's going to hurt.
He's
Watch
just
this
going
thing
along
come
for the
down
ride.
through here, head on into that inside wall.
Just
Roof
nothing
flap.
he can do at this point.
Just hang on. And
Straight into the safer
Watch
barrier.
that safer barrier. Watch that thing flex and shoot that car back out.
Now you're talking about a 3,400-pound piece of machinery lifted all four wheels up in the ground and spins it around like a top.
A car, but it could be that Jamie Mack hit something from the 48 car.
Or were there any parts or pieces that flew off the 48 car?
That is hard.
That's a wicked hit.
Remember, we're talking 200 mile an hour down into that corner.
Yeah, Brad Keselowski really got blindsided. He didn't see this coming at all. You see this 42 car gets sideways, gets into the right rear quarter panel, and then this 88 car just slams the wall and up in the air.
Guys, I don't know if I've seen a harder wreck before going into turn one of my life. Thing on fire. Again, the soft wall that NASCAR's got at most all these racetracks really held up, and it was a great thing. And we saw Brad get out of the car. That's great. And boy, I'll tell you what, that reminds me of some bad accidents we've seen in this sport in the past. But thank gosh the kid walked away.
And around she goes into Kenseth.
Oh gosh.
Up in the air and into the wall hard.
Man, Kenseth.
Man, I thought he was going to catch the catch fence back there. The way it landed was...
I am not believing that.
Behind the red 21, there's the three of them. Whoosh.
You realize how powerful the wind is in that situation.
And having a top five night hang on there. Jimmy Johnson sideways. Is he going to be able to save it? What a hard hit.
We're done, guys. We're in it.
Blaney tried the top side, tried to get low. Ryan Newman goes around, and the car goes to its roof, and here's the on-rushing Corey LaJoie, picking it up and over.
You can see right there, and it's got loose coming off turn two. Boy, did he hit that wall.
You can see there is a safer barrier there.
Side coming out of turn number 2. Around goes the 32 and hard into the wall. Miguel Paludo hard into the wall coming out of turn number 4. Or second truck on the inside line.
Wow, maybe he let off the. Maybe he made an evasive action there because of PK Jr.
Wow,
what the violence.
What an impact. How violent that was.
That truck weighs 3,700 pounds, and it flies up in the air like that and catches on fire.
And this will make it, if we can cycle through these green flag stops, it'll make it where it's a one-stop race.
Casey Mears.
And you know what? I'm not so sure this is the product. I think he was trying to get the pit road.
Searching his
Put that pressure on it now. 3 to go.
First oval track win. He won it in Infineon 96 races ago on the road course.
And who
half
do
a
you...
second. And the 99 has turned over Brad Keselowski.
And we have a caution.
A little crossover move here by Carl. Clean here, clean here. Just slight contact. Look at that thing go.
That looks so much like Edwards' turnover at Talladega off the bumper of Keselowski.
It really did, and I'm so wondering and hoping that when they put the spoiler back on these cars, they'll quit turning over like this.
Keselowski's put the window net down.
The roof flaps deployed, but it did not sit that car back down. I'm like you, Daryl. I'm going to be so glad to see that rear spoiler back on these cars.
I think that's it's got to be something to that.
Taylor Lawson was completely sideways and spinning through the grass.
And back out onto the racetrack in front of a few trucks.
Oh, Skinner gets clobbered. Skinner gets hit hard down into turn 1.
On his side is Mike Skinner, back on the wheels now. Take another look. There, Skinner was in the grass. Now you see the caution light come on.
See the roof flap goes up, and then TJ. Ooh, wow.
He had no idea. TJ Bell had no idea that 5 was coming up the racetrack.
No, he couldn't. He couldn't. Even if he had it, there wasn't anywhere he could have went.
Nothing he could have done.
In front right now with the 42. Oh,
Whoa!
trouble. Big
crash. Danica Patrick and Joey Logano.
Oh, man.
And Eric Almirola.
Holy smoly. Oh, heavy damage there on Danica.
Those cars are killed.
Oh man, it looked like the 22 just got loose.
I think that.
Oh man, what a ride that Danica went on.
Danica took a heck of a ride into the wall, and then the 43 just plowed in there.
Yeah, he had nowhere to go. I think he committed to the outside lane.
And that's Stenhouse. He's sliding up to the right rear and getting over on the right side of these bumpers, and that just turns these cars around. Kind of the same thing with Brad Sweet, as you were saying.
Like she was fighting that one all the way until it hit.
Trying to take over second from Kyle Busch. Oh! Kyle Busch in front of it, but it's the 6 of Colin Brown that got turned around and hard into the inside wall.
Boy, straight into that inside wall. You can see how slow Cook is off the turn. Colin gets right up on the back of Terry Cook, hits him, and then bam! Brian Scott hits Brown in the back and sends him to the inside wall.
Just straight. Look at that safer barrier. Thank goodness for that safer barrier on the inside wall on the backstretch.